What's going on, guys? Mitch here, and today, you know what? We're going to be taking a look at my EDC carry on my my saddle bag. So I've done a few videos this past, I don't know, month on ways that I've tried to lighten this carry up. And, you know, it never really dawned on me or occurred to me that I should probably just show you guys what I carry on the S5 on the daily. And there's a few things that kind of come and go and change and whatnot, but I figured I'd show you this is what I would take on my normal kind of full-length rides. And as you can see, I pulled it right off the bike, so it's legit. So I'm going to show you what I carry, and if you want to see what's inside, great. This is just what I figured works for me, so we'll start there. If there's any suggestions you guys have, or if you guys want to share what you carry on your road ride or gravel or whatever, you know, leave it below. But I'll start things off. Let's kick it off and have a jam session here. So first and foremost, it's a Vila color bag. Originally Ben in Calgary mentioned this brand to me, and just a solid, you know, stays put. It's kind of like a ballistic nylon. It's hasn't fallen off. Works great. So just wraps around the seat rails on the bottom, like so, and you can kind of customize it to fit whatever you really want to. So that's cool. So this is my carry. Let's see what we got here. First and foremost, you will have seen by now, this should be up, video on the Lesign Pocket Drive Pro pump, which is awesome. Just super small. Sometimes it'll actually exit this and go into an essentials wallet, depending on what I'm carrying, if I'm carrying more food or GoPro batteries and stuff. But generally this is 90% of the ride here. So anyway, Pocket Drive Pro, super basic pump, but small, and just really good for those kind of impromptu type things. And to show you the size of it here, what do I have? I can show you. Here's a CO2. So there you go. Rob, you can come get this anytime. Just let me know. But I've got a bunch of these for you, buddy. So Lesign, and what is this? Yeah, it's a little less than 2 of these. There you go. So pump inside. We'll put that to the side. Open this guy up and see what else. Inside on the little stuff, we've got a chain link for SRAM access. And remember, I think I just carry one chain link usually. Always a really good habit to get into is having a set of these. You never know when you're going to need it. But chain link, the CO2 cartridge for using CO2s, it threads on and then screw it all the way down, punctures the cartridge, and then you loosen it off to use it. Is there anything else in there? Patch kit. I don't actually use patches too much, but I do have one. Probably something that I could get rid of. On the other end of things, I've got some cash here, which kind of changed and fluctuates, but this probably was 220s at one point. Some Band-Aids, and I think I've got some electrolyte tabs from Noon in there as well. Money's not just good for, you know, riding a cab or an Uber. It's actually good for booting a tire in the event of a sidewall tear. And this Canadian money is plastic, so if it gets wet, it doesn't actually degrade. So it's kind of like a thermoplastic. So really good for that too. And I actually have done that in the past, where I've used a $5 bill to get me out of a jam to get home. There you go. And this is just usually my coffee money. And Band-Aids, you never know, your heel, you got a new shoe or something, and Band-Aids are always good to have. So throw a couple of those in there. And let's keep going down the list. We've got a Ride Now tube. I should have 2 in here. Yeah, so 2 of those. And 65 mil length. Normally I would, you know, put an 85 in the back of the bike, but it's great to have 65s in the event that you got to get yourself out of something. And I thought I had a valve extender in here too, which doesn't appear to be here, but anyway, that could be in that original thing. CO2, 1 CO2. It used to be 2 until I got the pump, but this is just a redundant, sorry, just going through puberty, guys. It's a complete redundancy thing. So if I damage the pump, you know what, I have a backup of the pump. So 1 CO2, good enough. This tool I will have done a video on by now, but this actually saved me a ton of weight. So these, I think it's like the Essentials something, I can't remember the number, but from Daysaver. But I've used this a number of times, works great. And there were some concerns about losing the bits that these come with. And because they are magnetic and they do sit inside, you know what, if you're worried about that, throw it in a Ziploc bag, but they're in there pretty good. I haven't lost one yet, knock on wood. There's your Q36 kind of little, well, patch or whatever, if you want to use that. This can go, I don't need that. I don't know why that's in there, but I'll probably throw that out. Probably just to protect this, like that. And I think that might be it. I thought I had some valve extenders, which I guess I don't. But I guess that's all I carry. Unless those are hiding in here, which they may. You know, valve extenders are good just in case these tubes are a little too short. You never know, or you're trying to get a friend out of a bind. So, yeah, that's kind of it. That's my little Velocolor taco wrap thing with what I carry inside it. So, pretty simple, nothing too crazy, but, you know, very useful in a time of need. And you never know what you're going to get into on some of these rides. You never know when something like this can kind of come in and help things out. If I'm going to do a bigger ride, etc., maybe in the essential wallet I'll throw a couple extra things like food, etc. in there, or a GoPro battery. But this is primarily for EDC. You know, you're going out for an hour or two, this is what I've got on me. So there you go. And this won't change for gravel rides, etc. This is what I'll carry. All right, well, hopefully that was fun and enjoyable for you guys. I can always do more content like this. I wasn't too sure if this is something people would be interested in seeing, but now I've got to figure out how to pack all this up again and get it all cozy. And you know what, every time I kind of go through something like this and talk it and say it out loud, it gives me ideas to change and whatnot. So pretty cool, pretty fun. I'll leave you guys there. Have yourself a fantastic week. Any questions, leave them below. Otherwise, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And tell me about what you guys are doing below. Oh, I would love to see it. All right, have a good one. Peace.